Hey everyone, welcome back to the ACL Science Breakdown series, where we dive into cutting edge research about knee rehab, recovery, and return to sports. I'm Alan, and today we're tackling one of the most misunderstood topics in ACL rehab: graft healing timelines. The title of today's study is Postoperative Graft Healing and Ligamentization, which was published in 2025. Now, why does this deserve your attention? Because the common belief that athletes may be good to go at 9 months post-operation may not align with what science says about tissue readiness. This study walks us through the microscopic changes, how the ACL graft truly heals and matures over time. In this episode, we will cover what graft healing and ligamentization actually means, the timeline and biological process of graft maturation, the differences between hamstrings, patella tendon, and quadriceps tendon grafts, what this means for return to sports timing and rehab planning, strengths, limitation, and practical next steps for you as an athlete or a coach in your rehab. First up, what is graft healing? After ACL reconstruction, your new ligament isn't actually a ligament yet. It's a tendon, and that tendon has to go through a process called ligamentization to gradually take on the function and structure of a native ACL. That process unfolds in three biological phases. Early healing from 0 to 4 weeks. This is where you get necrosis and vascular infiltration. Around this time, the graft is usually weak and inflamed. Secondly, proliferation from week 4 to week 10. This is where cells begin to repopulate the graft and remodel collagen. And lastly, maturation from month 3 to month 24, where collagen fibers align, strength increases, and the tissue slowly become more ligament-like. It's important to note that this process doesn't end at 9 months post-operation. Now let's talk about the differences between graft types. This study highlights how different grafts heal at different rates. Patella tendon uses bone-to-bone healing. Sharp piece fiber integration begins as early as 6 weeks post-operation, and it matures over 6 to 12 months. Hamstring tendon uses tendon-to-bone healing, which is slower. Histologic remodeling continues into 12 months and beyond. And then there is the quadriceps tendon. It's a newer option that shows promising strength and bone block integration. It may heal faster than hamstring, but still needs 12 to 24 months for full maturity. This means that even if an athlete passes his return to sports tests at 9 months post-operation, their graft may still be in a vulnerable state, of course depending on graft choice. Clinical implications here are huge. First, we need to educate our athletes. Healing takes time. An MRI or a strength test doesn't mean the graft is fully mature yet. Secondly, plan with purpose. Bone-to-bone grafts may tolerate more loading early on, but hamstring grafts require a more conservative approach. On number 3, rehab timelines matters. Introduce cutting and pivoting in late-stage rehab. And lastly, number 4, layer your assessments. Use function, strength, control, and possibly imaging to make clear decisions. As for study strength and weaknesses, strengths include synthesis histological data from biopsies and recent MRI findings. Plus, it compares all 3 major graft types. Weaknesses: it mostly draws from prior histological studies and lacks large-scale human randomized trials. But still, this study fills an essential knowledge gap and should challenge how we think about timelines. The final takeaway of this video is that ligamentization is a slow process and takes time. Graft types matter: bone to bone, hamstring graft, or quadriceps tendon graft. They all have different healing timelines, and we need to respect that. Alright guys, that's a wrap for episode 2. If you've ever worked with different graft types, I would love to hear your thoughts. Did you see any different strength or movement patterns? Drop a comment below and share your experience with us and the other coaches that are watching this. If you have any ideas on the next video, let me know in the comments as well. And if you like this type of content, make sure to hit the bell icon, hit subscribe, like the video, and I will see you guys next time.